Hey everyone, welcome to 5 Star Guns and Gear. We have a great offering today from Vector Optics coming to us. We're going to do a little review on. We are going to go ahead and unbox this today. We're going to actually mount this to a firearm, and we're going to take it out to the range, and we're going to see how it performs. Now, this is a Vector Optics Continental line. This is their top of the line, top tier rifle scope, and this is a pretty cool offering. I want to go ahead and just get the camera reoriented. We're going to unbox this on camera, and I'm going to tell you all the specs. You can get a first-hand look at it. This is going to go on an AR-15 platform. I believe it's going to be a great optic for that platform. We're going to check it out. We're going to see how it performs. We're going to see how it tracks. We're going to see if it passed the box test. And we're going to see how well the clarity of this glass is. Continental line of Vector Optics has really crisp quality glass. German engineered optics. So I have no doubt it's going to be fantastic glass on this. Let's go ahead and do an unboxing really quick. Take a look at this, and let's go over the specs, and let's see what they sent and what offerings are in this particular Vector Optics Continental line. Let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at this Continental. It is in 1 to 10 power by 28, and we're going to go ahead and unbox this. This model number, just where you know, is SCFF-47, so if you want to look it up, I think you're going to like what you see today. So this is the first unboxing of this. Let's take a closer look here. Got the Vector patch, really nice. Let you know this does come with a lifetime warranty. Their Continental line does come with a lifetime warranty, so that's really nice. Do have a user manual. This is a first focal plane scope, which I really like on this. So it's going to give you your mounting and zeroing instructions. Got some pretty good information on this particular owner's manual. And let's take a look. I'm not sure what's here. Just a little brochure about the Continental line. And of course, before we get to the scope here, let's take a look at some of the added features that they include. They include 34mm Picatinny low profile rings with this. These rings are super nice. We'll go ahead and open the box, and I want to show you how well built these rings are. They send you a stellar pair of rings to go with the scope, so really like them. I've never had to really true these rings, lap them or anything. I put them on, put a lapping bar in before, and it rarely takes any material out. So the alignment's just absolutely spot on. So these rings are really good. I really do like them. I've never had a problem. Let's see what else is in here. This is going to be your lens cloth right here. Has a little carrying pouch. We'll just stick that back in there. We have a little poker chip, and they send that, and they also give you a 12% off coupon if you use this at their checkout. Got the Vector Optics VIP limited lifetime warranty, so it has all the information on there on that card, so that's pretty nice there. And we got this tool right here to actually take your turrets off, and that way you can adjust anything that has zero stops or return if you're resetting the zero. That way you have this right here. So that's included in the box. It looks like it has a extra top turret on here. Sometimes they have them where they're marked. I'll have to read up on this. I have not looked to see what this top turret is designed. Let's go ahead and just take it out of the package, and we'll just glance at it, and then we're going to get right into the scope. Okay. And this particular scope is going to be in mils. And let's go ahead and take it out. I'm going to go ahead and move this box out of the way. And this is the scope they sent us. So this is going to go on the AR. You can use it on other platforms, but we're going to put it on AR and test it out. Really do like it. They do have the sunshades that come with it. Make sure if you use the sunshades, you take off the protective film on it. That way you don't look through it and say, hey, there's some fogginess or anything. Just go ahead and peel those away. That way you have those clear if you're going to use them with that on. Not going to really get to see inside the reticle, but I am going to show you all a picture of the reticle, and we'll take it to the range. And as long as I have an adapter for the trigger cam, we'll put the trigger cam on here. That way you can actually see the reticle live. This is, like I said, a 1-to-10 power. So, and it does have smooth adjustments. And this is an illuminator reticle. It's going to take the CR2023 batteries, and that'll go here. And this particular one has 11 illumination levels with off in between each one, so that's kind of nice. On these LVPO type scopes, it's not going to have a side focus parallax or anything on it. The way the scope's designed, it does not need that. Let me see here. Yes, it does have locking turrets, so that's nice. And this one's marked as well. So if these are the same, these top turrets, you could actually mark that other turret if you wanted to mark it and then have a spare one. Sure, that's what that's for. Super positive clicks, audible, and it feels really, really good as usual. Not surprised on these. And let's see, windage does have locking as well, and super positive clicks on that. So really nice, like it. That's a huge, huge tube on there, 34 millimeters. Let's talk a little bit more about the scope, actually what it features. This is a brand new offering from Vector Optics. They wanted me to let them know how it performs, so we're going to do that through our testing and everything. This scope has a lot of benefits and features that a lot of people wanted, and a lot of people was waiting for this to come out. So it is officially out now. They sent me one of these, and it's fresh off the production line, and we're going to have opportunity to see how it performs. So some of the good stuff about this, of course, I said it does have the 34 millimeter mono tube, and they do make that out of 6061 T6 aluminum. Now this is a first focal plane scope. This is a first focal plane scope, which means the reticle will increase in size as you increase your magnification. So that's really nice, especially for target acquisition. It's great for distant work as well. It's really a great platform, especially on a tactical rifle, to have first focal plane scope. So that's going to be very nice. If you're a competition shooter, you're going to really appreciate that. Most competition shooters for a lot of the disciplines and stuff for shooting AR platforms and stuff, they usually prefer a first focal plane scope. Now this is really nice because it is a Continental line. Now the Continental line, they have a lot of benefits, including superior glass technology in these scopes. So they use a ED glass, German optic systems, and they use the Larry lens and the V Pro FMC. So that's really nice. And with all that said, what that does is not only does it give you glass clarity and everything, the way everything is designed, you get 93%, that's right, 93% of light transmission through the scope. So you're going to have a lot better time seeing through the scope than a lot of the competition. So that's really nice. With its extra low dispersion and the optics, you know, it's excellent for the dusk and dawn. And if you got a night event or something of shooting, you're going to love something like this. I think it's going to work out really good. And with the adjustable illumination on that center reticle and everything, you're going to really like that. We're going to talk about that reticle in a minute. Now this is a true 1x power LPVO scope. You know, it's crisp, high resolution, 11 levels of illumination on this, so that's really nice. It's going to be illuminated in red. This does have a VET-CTR BDC reticle in it, and we're going to show you a picture of that right now. So I went ahead and just printed it out, and we're going to get the scope cam. You're going to get to see it in the scope cam as well. But let's just take a look at what that reticle looks like. So this is what that reticle is going to look like for this particular scope, and that'll give you an idea. And I really like the breakup of the circle pattern and the dot. That's the only thing that's going to be illuminated in there. So you're not getting, especially at night when you have a lot of the other rest of the reticle illuminated, sometimes that can interfere with when you're competition shooting with glare and stuff like that. So I like it. They're keeping it simple. It's going to give you really fast target acquisition, kind of get the eye focused right on target where it needs to be. So that's what you're looking at right there for this particular model. And this is pretty nice because this has a 4-inch constant eye relief. So that's actually really nice. This is in 1/10 mil adjustment. This is a true mil scope. So that's really nice in here. You're getting a mil scope, and it's 1/10. So that's plenty of adjustment for just about anything you're going to need. So like I said, the magnification's 1 to 10. Your objective lens diameter right here, it's going to be 28 millimeters. Your optic coating on here, it's going to be a fully multi-coated diamond clear optics that's in here. So really, really good. Like I said, I already mentioned the German engineered glass and everything. You're getting really great lenses and everything in this particular scope. I've got some other Continentals, and all the Continental line is just really, really impressive with the glass. Your field of view at 100 yards, you're looking at 12.3 feet. Now, it does have a generous eye relief, 3.6 inches. So, you're getting close to that 4-inch range. So that is a very generous eye relief on there. The overall length of this is only 10.9 inches. Now, it is a beefy scope. This is 23 ounces for the scope, but you're looking at something that's really precision engineered and really heavy duty, and you're looking at something that has a 34 millimeter tube. So that's also going to give you some added adjustment in your elevation, your windage. So there's a lot of benefits of that larger tube on there as well as it does have some extra light gathering capabilities. That's just part of it. It's going to let more light in. That's going to help you with the dusk and dawn situation and night shooting. Now, your elevation, it's got 51 mils of elevation in this, and windage also 51 mils of elevation on it. So you're going to have plenty of adjustment for just about any shooting scenario that you're going to do. So this is going to really come in handy. A lot of competition shooters are going to like that it's got that range on there. So that's plenty of range for just about most shooting that you'd always do with an AR without any issues. Now, this is waterproof. It's an IP68 rating, so it's got a really good waterproof rating. It's fully nitrogen purged. That way you don't have any fogging in the lenses that way you don't have any fogging with the lenses internally, so that's really nice. And I tell you what, it is shock proof. It is rated for a 338 Lapua. So this is shockproof to 1,000 Gs. So that's pretty darn cool. So you're going to be able to put this on just about any gun you want to put it on without an issue. You get 100 clicks per revolution of your turret. And, it's nice because this also has a zero stop feature. So that's actually going to be a benefit to you competition shooters or those of you that use a zero stop all the time. So, that's something that I really find handy, especially if you do competitions and stuff. That way that zero, let's say it's set at 100, you shoot out to 500 yards or 300 yards, whatever it is for your competition. Once you go back to 100, you can dial that back down. It's going to be on zero again for your 100 yards. You're good to go. Now, I told you the magnification was really smooth on this, and it is really smooth. It does turn really nice. It is smooth. It also has a fast focus eyepiece. This diopter actually is -3 to +2, and it is actually extremely smooth as well. So I really like that. So there's a lot of benefits to the scope, and I really think that it's going to be a great, great addition to an AR. So let's go ahead and get this mounted on the AR. Let's get it out to the range. Let's see how it performs. Once we get it mounted, we'll do a little box test. If it passes the box test, it goes to range. If it doesn't pass the box test, it goes back in this box. So far, I haven't had any vector optics that did not pass the actual box test itself. So I doubt it's going to go back in the box. This is going to go to the range, I'm sure. So let's go to the range. Let's check it out. Okay, we got this Vector Continental 1 to 10 power LVPO brand new scope out of their line. This does have 34mm tube, 11 intensity settings on the reticle. Locking turret's really nice on it. Got the trigger cam on it, so bear with me because we're going to do the best we can to show you the clarity of this. However, we are going through a scope cam, so it's not going to do the scope justice. This does have the German engineered lenses in it, so super clear quality of these lenses. Edge to edge clarity. We're going to run some through at 50, 100, and 200 on a couple of targets. I've already shot this and failed to turn on the record on the trigger cam, so we're reshooting this. So let's go ahead and do this one more time. Start off at 50 yards. All right, here we go. Go to 200. Does have a pretty forgiving eye box on it. All right. So really nice. You can adjust these turrets really easy. They got really positive clicks and everything on them. And let me see if we can see in the scope cam. Let me get over here and maybe the clarity will be better at 50 yards. That's at 10 magnification. And let's go all the way out. Now it's going to get a little bit, the clarity may be a little bit fuzzy, but that is not the scope, that is the camera. And there's your 1 power. So you got a big field of view on this at 1 power. Then you can dial it in. Your magnification wheel is very smooth. And for your ocular adjustment, you can actually adjust that, and it's very smooth too. That way you go ahead and get the right magnification and everything for your eye. So we'll do a little bit more shooting with this, and then I'll take y'all to the shop and we'll go over all the benefits of this LVPO by Vector Optics. Let's do 1 to 10. All right, we're back at the shop and we got a little range time on this. So again, this is a Vector Continental 1 to 10 by 28 ED. This is amazing. The glass clarity is actually spot on, very clear, edge to edge. which is not surprising. The Continental line is a top tier for vector optics. This is a German engineered glass that is in here. Amazing. With the Lurie optics and everything. Very, 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 very good. Very, very happy with this. Performed awesome. Has a really good eye box on it. Pretty forgiving. Really like it. I was able to actually take some shots with the candid sights and switch back to scope and was able to get a sight picture pretty quick. So I recommend this for tactical shooting and for competition shooting. It does really well. And with it from 1 to 10 power magnification, you're going to easily be able to hit targets. You know, we shot today up to 200 yards. Not a problem at all. So very good optic. Love the glass clarity on it. Highly, highly recommended. I love that we have the locking turrets and everything on this. And this one is a 0.1 MRAD on this particular model. It does have 11 levels of illumination on it. Everything screams quality on this, which, not surprised, Vector's Continental line is amazing. Like I say, that is their top tier optic in their optics offerings, and had no doubt. And I think this is a perfect platform. We shot it on this 300 blackout. Performed amazing. We did a box test before and after on this, and it actually trued 0 every time. So had no problem with that. Worked out with the box test. Worked flawless. So very, very happy with this. So I highly, highly recommend this if you're looking for LVPO optic. Something that you can use for tactical applications or competition. This will serve you well. This optic could also be good for if you want a lightweight optic for hunting. I love that this has the 34 millimeter tube. Lets in plenty of light and everything. I actually shot today all the way up till dusk, and it performed really well. Had no problem seeing my targets and everything. The clarity on it was great. The light transmission was really, really good on it. Another optic from Vector Optics that I highly recommend, again, the 1 to 10 by 28 ED LVPO scope. You need to go grab you one and try this out. Very, very, very pleased. I can really highly recommend this. Give this a 100% 5-star rating on the scope. Again, look at their, if you're looking for a good quality scope, look at Vector. They have a lot in their lines, various price ranges, and like I say, this is their top tier optic, but you get what you pay for, and you're getting a good quality lens in this. So you're going to be hard pressed to find another optic in this price range to give you the glass clarity and the features that are packed into the scope. So I think you'd be very pleased with it. Again, guys, if you're subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit that like, thumbs up, and as always, God bless. I'll catch you on the next episode.